Hi, my name is Javs, also known as Javatronia. I'm a licensed hairstylist, freelance photographer and videographer, as well a mother. Recently, I was introduced to the world of toy collecting, and here I will share with you my journey and exploration into the world of action figures, not only as a collector and consumer, as well a passionate new fan. Hi, it's Javatronia with Javatronia Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Transformers Generations Skyshadow, aka Blackshadow. Now, he was one evil, villainous space gangster. Here he is. I have him in alt mode. He was inspired after the F-22 Raptor, so similar body, wings are a little bit different. He's a pretty awesome jet. I love the color scheme, lots of detail molded in. There's a zigzag stealth mode. You can see underneath there's not a lot of kibble left over. You have his missiles attached to the wings here. I'm also going to show you another option. One thing I really like about this is all of the parts from robot mode transformed into this alt mode can be used as like alternate weapons. So here, these are the horns from his head sculpt. Here are the top of his shoulder pieces, and then of course his missiles. And then here on his forearms, there's also almost looking like a weapon. So he has multiple weaponry on the jet. With the landing gears down, you can get the drone off. So here you have his drone. There we go. So as his alt mode, he has a special maneuver called the Sonic Boomer attack. Low altitude, high speeds, breaks the sound barrier, and it just destroys everything around him. Here are the wings. You can split out for more pursuit mode, and these here can also move. And this is where I feel like the missiles can actually, detachable missiles can be moved to another spot. Here underneath, his arms are just kind of hanging out. They don't tab in or anything, and that's the only thing I wish they could have included, some way to keep the arms attached to the body here. But in his hands, he can actually hold these missiles as an alternate placement. So now he can go in and out of pursuit mode and high speed mode, wings without them affecting the missile launchers. And then you have your landing gears in the front and back here. This is definitely a pretty awesome jet mode. I really like him a lot. It was really fun to play with. I took him out the other day, took photos of him, and kind of flew around and had a lot of fun with him. So he's a great figure as alt mode. Skyshadow, aka Blackshadow, harkens back to a modernized G1 sensibility, aesthetic, and design. From his color scheme to his transformation, I can't help but feel like I'm playing with a better articulated G1 classic. Simple moves, transitions, and folds make for an intuitive transformation. Easy for beginners, but involved enough for a seasoned Transformers collector. Skysshadow's transformation only adds to his playability. Now we have Skyshadow in his robot mode. So he was actually originally in the Transformers Victory TV show, and that's where his Blackshadow comes from, the name. In the IDW continuity, he was a part of Megatron's Warrior Elite with Six Shot and Overload. He was transformed, or I guess injected, with something to make him almost impenetrable. So he was pretty badass at that point. He's a redeco of Thunderwing. The differences here in robot mode that you're going to notice are his head sculpt and his chest plate. They're actually modeled off of the Victory show, which I think makes them look really awesome. Without these kind of horn pieces, he would look really plain, and I like the detail in his chest plate that we have here. And for articulation, you have his head rotate side to side. You don't really get any tilting up and down. It kind of tilts to the side a little bit when you do turn it. Shoulder swings, but you kind of lose range because of these pieces here on the top. The shoulder pieces run into his wings, so you only get so much before it starts putting pressure on that piece. And they swing out as well. You have bicep swivel, elbow bends, the wrist swivel. It doesn't bend in or out. There's no waist rotation, but his hips do swing nicely forward and back, out. They're on a ball joint. You have thigh swivel, the knee bends, and then you have a toe and heel movement. He's a very poseable character. I had the chance to take him out before and do a little photo shoot with him. Here's his missile launchers. He has 2 of them. You can dual wield 1 in each hand, or they actually connect. There's 2 tab pieces here, and here's 2 holes. You can just put those together, and now we have a double missile launcher. And you shoot things with it. So this trigger piece is very jumpy. Every time I try to put them in his hands or whatever, we shoot the missiles out. So as far as weapon storage in this mode, other than his hands, there is little peg holes in the back that you can put them into if you want to have them off to the side or out of the way. And in closing, I really love this figure. I feel like his robot mode shows off a lot of his character that I found out. His background makes a lot more sense, and I really like him. And his jet mode is also pretty amazing. So up on my shelf, he definitely completes my shelf that he's on with Galvatron and some of the other warrior elites that I have there. But overall, really great, and I think everyone should have him. Thank you for joining me. It's Javatronia Reviews. Don't forget, enjoy your toys because they can always be taken away.